Hello, hello, everyone. It's your asset coach, Lady J here. And today I'm going to be talking about stop asking for permission. Yeah, we're going to talk about it today. Stop asking for permission. Get on here, tag somebody, share the broadcast, let everybody know to tune in. You know, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube. So give everybody a minute to get on. It's lunch break. I don't know if your lunch break is at 1 o'clock or if you've arranged your schedule for it to be at 1 o'clock, but it's going to be the best. I'm telling you, if you're in your car eating your food or you're in the break room, put me on. I got something to say. I want to share some things with you. Okay. It's asset coaching time. Let's go. Let's go. So get on here and we're going to have a good time. Okay. Stop waiting for permission. That's what we're talking about. Stop waiting for permission. So as you get on, whether you're on here live or if you are watching the replay, I want you, of course, to tag somebody, share the broadcast, let everybody know to tune in. Let me know that you're watching it. I like when y'all watch the replay and you watch it as if it's live. You know, I ain't got to be there with you live, Lady J, but I went back and watched a replay. That's all I need. Comment like you live, like I can see it, because I do go back and read all of the comments. So get on here on, like I said, Facebook, and then also on YouTube, Lady J Tips. I'm on Lady J Tips, and we just gonna give Facebook and YouTube a minute to gather everybody, alert everyone. Maybe you gotta sneak away just for a couple minutes. It's gonna be worth it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be worth it. Stop asking for permission. Stop asking for permission, okay? So as you get on, put a comment in the comment section. Let me know that you're here as we are just getting it started. Let me know that you are watching and that you are live so I know that you're here, okay? Tag somebody, share it. Come on, we're getting on here. We're getting on here. Again, if you're watching the replay, what I want you to do is just give a couple minutes for the people, the saints to get on. Hey, Tasha, for the saints to get on here. And once they get on, we're gonna get started, whether they on or they not, because they can go back and watch the replay. Okay. Hey, Barnita, it's good to see you. Tag somebody, share it on your social media platforms. We're talking about, the topic today is stop waiting for permission. Thank you for tagging Tammy. Tag some of your friends. Stop waiting for permission, waiting for someone to say it's okay, waiting for someone to give you access, waiting to dream again. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Hey, Tammy. Hey again. Kina, hi. Yes, share it, tag somebody. It's lunch break, so we can't be on here for a long period of time. We got to get where we're going and get there quick. Okay? Because I know y'all got to get back to work and I want to be mindful of that. I've been enjoying these midday asset coaching. Hey, La Casa, these midday asset coaching on your lunch break, because I think it's the perfect day. It's Wednesday. Wednesday is like that midweek, like, Lord, just help me make it to Friday, okay? And you need that little boost. Wednesday is that day that you kind of chill. A lot of people are late for work because it's like, I'm trying to get where I need to go, but the struggle is real, okay? So I'm coming up to you on a Wednesday with this asset coaching to help my sisters out, help my brothers out. So share the broadcast, tag someone. For those that are tagging, thank you so much, Missionary Cami. Hi, good to see you. Jeff definitely need a push. La Casa, we all do. That's why I'm here. That's my assignment. I understand my assignment, okay? Yes. So tag someone. I'm gonna give about 30 more seconds to get that going. If you are on YouTube, let me talk to my YouTubers. If you are on YouTube, tag someone, share the broadcast. You know, everybody's not on Facebook. We kind of assume everybody's on Facebook, but you can share the link from YouTube and share it with somebody in a text message. Today, we are talking about stop waiting for permission, waiting for someone to say it's okay, waiting for access, waiting to dream again. We always waiting. Stop waiting for permission. That's what we're talking about. Hey, Queen. I see you just logged on. It's good to see you. So, okay, let's get started. Again, it's lunch break. I want to jump right into it. Want to welcome you. My name is Jocelyn Williams, also known as your asset coach. period. Okay. And as an asset coach, my asset coaching is designed to empower you to strut outside of the box. Many times we're too scared to do certain things and we just live inside of this box, and our box includes limitations and boundaries as to why we can't do certain things and why we can't accomplish and why we can't go after things. We come to break that box up. Because you can't what? Strut in a box, okay? We're gonna break all that box up. So that's what the asset coaching does. I want you to discover the gems that are locked on the inside of you. I use this example all the time. It's like eating an apple, throwing the apple in the trash because you think it's done. You bit it, it satisfied your hunger, but not realizing that inside of the core, there's seeds locked in there that you could replant into the ground, treat it right, water it, and grow a whole nother apple tree. So that one apple that you thought was just for that moment and that little snack, put a little almond butter on it and you just thought that was good to go. No, there's so much locked in the apple, and that's how you and I are. We forget that our core has seeds locked on the inside of us. God created us to be plural form. And so as an asset coach, I come to take that core out the trash. Let's get those seeds out, put them in the ground so you can what? Grow again. Grow again, all right? So stop waiting for permission. That's the assignment on today. That's what I'm going with. Let me pause real quick. I want to welcome my new followers. I got a lot of new followers. Over the weekend, I had 2 speaking engagements that went amazing. And I connected with so many ladies. I got DMs and people added me as friends. So if you added me on Facebook and you see that you're not added, it's because I'm maxed out on all my friends, y'all. So you got to go to my JBW Ministries page. And when you go there, then of course you can interact with me there. And then of course on Instagram. And like I said, we're on YouTube. So if somebody does not have Facebook, send them over to YouTube, youtube.com/Lady J Tips. So when you go to youtube.com/Lady J Tips, you can also replay all of the asset coaching. Okay, so if you want to replay it, go over to the YouTube and you can replay it that way. All right, so let's get into why we're here today, because y'all on your lunch break and we don't have a lot of time. Listen, I want you to comment because I need your energy. So I need to know that you're there. Give me some hearts, put it in the comment section. Hey, Donna, it's good to see you. Good afternoon. Okay, I see that you're ready. And if you're able to comment in the comment section. But if you're not, just watch. Watch while you eat. Put the pizza in your mouth and eat it. Eat the salad and just listen. And I'm telling you, when you go back to work, you'll go with a new mind and a fresh perspective. Okay, so there are certain things that we think that we have to ask permission to achieve. I tell my daughter all the time, my daughter, she'll ask me, Mommy, can I have some water? You never, ever have to ask me for water. That's what I tell her. You got to ask me for juice, if you want soda, if you want something like that you want to drink, but you never have to ask me for water. Water is good for you. You always have access to the water. You know, if I walk in and I have a bag in my hand, my son will say, Mommy, you want me to go get the groceries? You don't have to ask that. You're a man. Go in the truck and get the groceries. You know, you don't have to ask permission to do things that you know you're supposed to already do, or to do things that you already have access to. Just go do it. Put it in the comment section and just go do it. Just go do it. So we lock ourselves out of doing certain things thinking that we need permission to get them done when we don't. Whatever you want in life is available for you to have, but you have to go after it. Put that in the comment section. I got to go after it. It's my responsibility to go after. I don't need an okay. I don't need a permission to do it. I just got to do it. I see you, Herlisha. You just got to go do it. You have to go do it. So I created this vision board on my phone, and I wish I could show it to you, but I can't because I'm on my phone. Okay. And I had it on my iPad, but we're just going to go with it. So on my vision board, and this may be something that I can maybe present to y'all on one of our asset coaching segments, but I got to go after it, Tammy. That's right. Hey, Tabitha, go after it. So on my wallpaper, I created this vision board, and on the vision board, it has, you know, become a millionaire. It has my spiritual parents on there because they represent the level of faith that I want. It has lose weight, because, you know, my weight's going to be snatched one of these days. Okay. And y'all not gonna be able to talk to me, but that's another story. Okay. It has on there, what else I know about happy family, longevity in my marriage. It just has different things on the board. So every time I open my phone, I'm able to see those things that I want to accomplish and that I will accomplish. And in doing so, I always ask myself when I open the phone, because it's really powerful. I really think that I'm going to do this whole wallpaper. I made it in Canva. For those of you that are familiar with Canva, and I put it as my wallpaper, and it's very inspiring because everybody always have their phone in their hand. So you get to see it every single day, right? Okay, so the actual vision board is the wallpaper. And so I ask myself when I open the phone, who do I need to ask to obtain these things? What permissions do I need? How do I get access to this vision that I have, this desire that's in my heart? How do I achieve it? Is there a law that I have to pass? Do I need some sort of access, or rather permission, to do any of it? These are the questions that I ask myself. Like, what is stopping me? I'm not crying, y'all. There's a lash in my eye, which 9 times out of 10, there's always a lash in my eye because I wear lashes. Okay, so I'm like, what does it take for me to access the things that I want? What's stopping me? Am I waiting for permission? Am I waiting for somebody to say it's okay for me to dream that big? It's okay for me to attain these things? What is it that I'm waiting for? So then if I access, if the access is available and I can access the things that I want, what makes us feel like it's only available for some and not for others? When you see other people getting blessed or other people doing things, you think like, oh, that's for them. Like that's expected because of their position or where they're at or their status. But why? Why do you think that way? Like you need position or you need the okay to get the thing that you want to get. Do you need permission to make money? Do you need permission to eat better? Ask yourself this question. Do you need permission? We act as if we need permission to do certain things. And rather than looking at it from that perspective of asking for permission to get certain things, but not realizing that you already have access to the things that you actually deserve. So today I'm giving you a green light to go after those things. Because some of us been parked at the green light, like, like when you're driving and you're at the green light and you actually put your car in park and everybody is passing you by, beeping the horn, rolling their eyes, waving at you with that one finger. You'll catch that later on. Or telling you off with the wrong finger, I should say. Rolling their eyes. And you just parked at the green light, think everything is cool, just waiting. It's a green light. We should be going. You should be going. You're not going and stopping everybody else from getting where they need to go. Why are you parked at a green light? When green light means go. I should be flowing with the traffic, but you parked at a green light. Today, I've come to tell you, put that car in drive and go through the green light. We're not staying parked at the green light anymore. I'm giving you the green light today to go after it. Somebody said, I'm going to go after it. I'm giving you the green light to go after it. So there's a story found in John, and we're going to use this as our base because, of course, I'm always going to be found in the word, because the word is what brings us life. The word is what changes us. The word is what motivates me. And so I come and I just motivate you with what motivated me when I read the word. Hey, Brianna. Hey, Lakeisha. It's good to see all of y'all coming in. Yes, tag somebody, share the broadcast, let everybody know, tune in. We're on YouTube too, so you can comment over there and interact. But John chapter 5. And it's 8 verses, but I'm gonna read it for you real quick, okay? John 5. I want to share something that stood out to you about this man. After this, starting with verse number 1. After this, there was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there is at Jerusalem by the sheep market a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches. So there's a pool and there's 5 porches around the pool. In these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, haltered, withered, waiting for the move of the water. These people are all sick and they're waiting for the water to move. Verse number 4, for an angel went down at a certain season into the pool and troubled the water. Whosoever then first, after troubling of the water, stepped in was made whole of whatsoever disease he had. So these sick people are on the porch. They're waiting for an angel to come, move the water, and everybody that goes into the water, they come out being completely whole. All right, verse number 5. And a certain man was there, which had an infirmity of 38 years. 38 years this man been sick. He's sitting there at the porch, also waiting like everybody else. Verse 6 says, when Jesus saw him lie and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he said unto him, will thou be made whole? Verse 7, the impotent man answered him. Jesus asked him, will you be made whole? Listen to his response. Sir, I have no man when the water is troubled to put me into the pool, but while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. Okay, first of all, you didn't even answer my question, but we're going to get to that, okay? Verse number 8 says, Jesus said unto him, rise, take up thy bed and walk. Now, this man, this is all the verses for today, because we're going to pull from this text that we just read, okay? This man was paralyzed for 38 years, y'all. He needed a breakthrough, but was looking in the wrong direction. He was waiting for someone to give him permission to get what he had desired. He was asking for permission. Asking for permission is not solely based on saying, may I have this, please? It is based on posture and mentality. When I say stop asking for permission, I am not asking about, may I have this, please? I am talking about your posture, and I am talking about your mentality, because your posture and your mentality will tell me or will tell you, do I feel like I need permission to get this thing that I'm standing in front of, to get this thing that I desire? Do I feel, because if my actions and my attitude and my mentality may come across as I'm waiting for the okay. I'm waiting for you to tell me it is okay for me to get that. So I want you to ask yourself, you are asking for permission when you do the following things. I want you to listen to those things. And it's, again, going to be based on the story that we just read. You are asking for permission when you do the following things. When you watch others get what you also have access to. Put that in the comment section if you're taking notes and you're able to do it. And maybe you're not at work, or maybe you are at work, but you got a little break, and so you're able to put the notes, okay? You ask for permission when you do the following things. Number 1, you watch others get what you have access to. How many times do we sit back and just watch others get blessed? Watch others accomplish, watch others, fulfill their dreams. And you just sit back and you watch like it's a movie. I mean, you got popcorn and everything, just sitting down, chilling, watching them get blessed. Not saying you can't be happy, but God is no respecter of persons. And so if you're always in a watching seat, there's a problem. Do you feel like they have access to something you don't have access to? I'm gonna say that again. Do you feel like they have access to something that you don't have access to? God is no respecter of persons, but he is a respecter of faith. Faith gets God's attention. Faith gets God's attention, not emotions. Hear this. Not crying late at night and he's seeing your tears and your pillow. You wake up every morning and your pillow is wet. That don't get God attention. No, none of that. Not silent treatment. Oh, I ain't gonna pray. I ain't gonna go to church. You just hurting yourself. That does not get God's attention. Our faith. Somebody say faith. Faith is the thing that gets God's attention, not you acting out. Okay. Now I'm gonna just go do whatever I want to do because since God don't want to answer my prayers, I'm gonna do. No, he's no respecter of persons, but he is a respecter of faith. Faith is the thing that gets God's attention. I got to work my faith. People that use their faith to get what they want, and you watch from the sidelines wishing you had it, but don't work your faith at the same level, says you think you need permission. I'm gonna say that again because I said it fast and some of y'all missed that. And I'm here. Let's repeat it real quick. People that use their faith to get what they want, and you watch from the sidelines wishing you had it, but don't work your faith at the same level, says you think you need permission. It says that you think you need permission. It's like standing at a door that is closed and locked, but the key is in your pocket. But you want someone to tell you it's fine to use the key. I wouldn't have the key if it wasn't fine for me to use the key. I'm not going to be outside of my house with the door closed and locked and the key is in my pocket and I'm going to act like I can't get in. You have access. The same access they have is the same access you have. But do you use it, or do you think that somebody always has to tell you it is okay? You need the permission to push you where you need to go. No, stop asking for permission. My spiritual parents is Bishop Ivy Hilliard and Pastor Bridget Hilliard. And the life that they live, I desire to live as I get older. I don't want exactly what they have, but I want the faith that they use to access what belongs to me. I said it at the beginning. On my wallpaper, my vision board on my phone has a picture of them. I don't want to be them. I don't want necessarily specifically what they have. I want the access. I want the faith that they use to access the things that they have. Do you see the difference? I'm not watching and just like, oh yeah, watching them get blessed and all. No, I want to know how you getting blessed. And if you serve the same God I serve and it's not a different God, I'm already ahead of the game. Number one. Number two, I need to know how you use your faith, because maybe I'm reading the scripture and it's not standing out to me, and I'm not working my faith for the scripture as I need to, because if I'm limited in the area that I have right now, and there's so much more that I have, but I've been exposed to greater and bigger, oh, it's a faith issue. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to elevate my faith. I'm not going to sit back and wonder, like, I wonder if that ever happened for me. I wonder if, if God even sees me. I wonder if I can ever live that life. Oh, I'm going to live it. I'm going to live the life, and I'm going to live it, not at the age they're living it, before that. See, because I'm ahead of the game, because what they had to learn, I don't know why I'm going off here, but I am. What they had to learn and then now teach, I'm ahead of the game because I can take those same principles and learn it at the age that I'm at right now. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? I'm not going to get comfortable with just watching everybody else get blessed. Am I happy for you? Yes. Do I want you to get some things? Yes. But guess what? I'm going to go get them too. And I'm going to pull y'all with me through these asset coaches to get it. But rest assured, I ain't going to give you these gems and not use it for myself. So when you act as if all I can do is watch, but I can never obtain, or all I can do is look on the sidelines, but I can never actually get the thing that I want. When you have that mentality, we talked about posture and mentality. When you have that mentality, it is a sign that you think you need permission. You think that it belongs to somebody else, but it don't belong to you. But no, you work your same faith and watch God do it for you. The faith of others reminds us of the access that we have. That's why exposure is so important, because you can be dreaming and think you're dreaming big until you get around somebody that's living their best life. And you're like, you know what? I really wasn't doing anything. I need to dream bigger. I thought wanting, my Honda paid off was everything. But now I want a Mercedes. I want a luxury car. I want a BMW, and I want it paid off. Now you start to think even bigger. Why? Because I saw somebody that got a luxury vehicle and it was paid off. And now God could do it for them. He's no respecter of person. He can do it for me too. So it makes you dream bigger when you hang around, when you exposure allows you to dream bigger, and it allows you to realize what you have access to, because sometimes your access is limited and you think like, I can't obtain it because you haven't seen it. It's not until you see it you realize, wait a minute here, I didn't even know that was possible. I've been asleep. But now that I see it and I know it's possible, I wrap my faith around it. So you watch others get what you also have access to. Don't be a spectator, participate. Don't be a hater, participate. All right? So you're looking at everybody else. The man at the pool of Bethesda was looking at everybody else get healed. Instead of saying like, well, how do I get mine? He's just looking at everybody else going to the pool and they get healed. Everybody else don't need help. Everybody else, whenever they decide that they want to be healed and the angel comes down and stirs up the water, they go in and they get healed. So he's just watching everybody and missing out on the access that he has. You have that same access. You have that, I have the same access. Okay, number two, you ask for permission when you, okay, here it is, when you make excuses for your own delay. I love that y'all are commenting. I'm seeing y'all and I see the activity. Is this blessing anybody? I just got to make sure. I see the hearts, yes. Okay, You ask for permission when you make excuses for your own delay. I have to say that again for the people in the balcony because I don't think they heard me. The mic wasn't all right. Okay, so let me say it again. You ask for permission when you make excuses for your own delay. The reason why is because. The reason why I didn't do that is because of such and such and such. You always have an excuse and you feel justified because the excuse makes sense in your own little mind. Like, well, the reason why I didn't do that is because this, and that's justifiable because, you know, I couldn't. And you feel okay with that. It's not okay. Jesus asked the man, do you want to be made whole? This is the question that he asked the man. The same man, remember, he's been sick for 38 years. Do you want to be made whole? And the man does not answer the question. Jesus asked the question and he replies with an excuse. Every time I try, I get stepped on. Do you want to be made whole? Every time I try, I get stepped on. Do you want to be made whole? But every time I try, that's not what I asked you though. That wasn't the question. The question is, do you want to be made whole? Nobody asks a question that don't have the ability to answer the question. I'm asking you this question for a reason. Because you have access. I'm getting excited all by myself because I'm thinking about some things that I thought I taught myself out of. I'm being blessed all by myself. Okay? You don't talk to yourself out of things and thought you don't have access to do it. The question is, do you want to be made whole? And you ask it, I do, but. How many I do buts do we live in life? Do we say in life, I do, but I'm not smart enough. I do, but I don't have the money. I do, but you know, I'm so busy. I do, but I got kids. I do, but it may not work out. Put that in the comment section. Stop saying I do, but. But cancels out everything that you just said when you use the word but. It literally cancels everything that you just said. Okay. This is a 38-year struggle, y'all. My phone will stop ringing in a minute. So if you hear, just disregard it, okay? They can call me on my cell phone, period. All right? 38-year struggle this man has. He's in pain. He's incapable of daily life. You would think, after 38 years, aren't you tired of being in that same position? Somebody who has never, you've never been asked that question, do you want to be made whole? That didn't stand out to you? 38 years, there's no medicine. Remember, it's not like how we are in 2022. There's no medicine. There's no virtual doctors. There's no mobile doctors that can come visit you at your house. There's no Google for you to self-diagnose. You know how we do, we get sick and we don't go to the doctor and then we look up the symptoms trying to figure out, okay, what's really going on? There's no hospitals. There's no anesthesia to numb the pain so you don't actually have to feel, you know, what you're going through or medicate the pain. There's none of that. All you have is a pool. You have a pool and you have excuses? This is my only option. I can't have both. This is the only option that I have to be free from the thing that that's been holding me back. And you got an excuse. You are face to face with the master and still full of excuses. Stop excusing your way out of getting what's yours. Put that in a comment. I need some of y'all to say that. Because when you put it in the comment section, I'm not only reading it, but you're saying it to yourself. Stop excusing your way out of getting what belongs to you, what's yours. You can make excuses or you can make executions. You can make excuses or you can make executions. Stop throwing your own pity party. You throw the party, then you send out the invitations, then you get mad when nobody want to come. I'm not going. I'm sick of it. You don't have no food there. You don't have no music. Your party is BAP. It is not something that I want to be a part of. It is a lame. I don't want to go to your pity party anymore. Stop sending me the invites. You want to host a pity party. You want to send the invitations out. And then you want to get mad when nobody want to come. Nobody wants to come to that party. Nobody wants to come to a pity party. You want things and you have access to that. I want a husband. Your husband might be your best friend. Okay, I don't know who I'm talking to. That may not be for everybody, but that may be for somebody. But he too short. He too dark. He don't chew right. One of my spiritual daughters at our church, who is now married to the man, I'm not gonna call her name out. I don't even know if she's on here, but I'm not gonna call her name out and I'm not gonna say it. But she was dating this guy. She's dating the guy. She was like, yeah, but he don't get his hair cut. But does he have a job? Does he love God? Does he care about you? The other guys that you had, yeah, they may have been like, oh my God, I had all the outfits and haircut already done, it's right, but they cheated. This man of God is saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, loves God. Y'all all have the same parallel assignment. It can totally work. And you don't want him because he don't cut his hair? As if you can't pick up the phone and book the barber for him? Single ladies, I'm talking to somebody. You want it, the access is there. You might be staring at him or her, if it's a guy for a girl, and missing it. Because you looking at all the reasons as to why it can't work. You were looking for a church home and you wanted a church that fed your spirit and makes you grow, and you got connected to your church, and that's exactly what you needed, but the service is too long. The service is too long. That's what you want. God presented you, but if it ain't in the perfect package, you got an excuse. You needed a job. If the job is paying you double the amount that you were getting paid with benefits, but it's too far and now you don't want to drive. See what I'm talking about? Do you want to be made whole? It's the question. But you got excuses. You have access. It's right here. But you won't step into it because you just talk yourself out of it, or you think that this is not for you. I want a house. I want to own my own house. I'm tired of renting houses. Now you got the house. Now I got to cut the grass every single day. Yes, every day. You own it. It's not the owner's responsibility. You're the owner. Remember when you were renting and the owner had to do it? Yeah, you have to do it. It's your house. But remember you said you wanted a house and I provided a house for you, but now you're complaining about the house. The access is there. It's all yours. You can have it. It's in front of you. But some of us overlook it because of the excuses and the complaint. When what you need is available, but you can't see it beyond your complaint. You have talked yourself out of what God has presented to you. So I need you. I told you that today I've come to put your car in drive through the green light. Because some of y'all have been parked. There's some things that you faced in this prophetically. There's some things that you are facing. It is right. I'm talking about you've been praying for it, believing God for it. It's right. The business is right there. The car that you've been believing God for, it's right there. But you won't walk into it because of fear. You won't walk into it because it's not in the package that you think it's supposed to be in. And you're overlooking it with your own complaint and your own excuses when God says, this is what I provided for you. You so busy looking at everybody else got healed in the pool and how come you didn't get healed? You're standing face to face with the one that can heal you. It may not be done the way the rest of them. Are y'all hearing me? Your healing may not happen the way that you thought it was going to happen because everybody else's happened in the pool. God says, I want to speak to you and said, pick up your bed and walk. Yours is not meant to be in the pool. Stop trying to box yourself in and box God in the way that you think it's going to come because it came like that for somebody else. No, that's not how it works. You got to open your eyes. So I'm going to speak that right now. Lord, I pray that you would open our spiritual eyes and our discernment to see the things that we have access to, the things that you are bringing into our lives, the things that you have brought into our lives, but we've been overlooking it or complaining about it and not been able to appreciate what you're giving to us. Pray, God, that the people that are watching right now, that you open their eyes to see prophetically and to see what you have brought already in the midst. It's already there. Say, I have access to it. Stop asking for permission. I have access to it. Okay, the third one, because we got to wrap this thing up. You ask for permission when you wait for others to help you. Intentional pause. You ask for permission when you wait for others to help you. His faith, the man at the pool, his faith was in someone getting him in the water versus in being healed. He had faith to believe that I'm hoping that somebody will get me into the water instead of my healing coming. And God, however you want to send it, send it. When you know someone can help, and they don't do it. Y'all ever been in that position? I know you got the money and I know you can help. I know you have the access and I know you can help. When you know somebody can help and they don't, it becomes a distraction to you because now disappointment sets in. You're so busy looking at the help that you think that you had, and because they're not cooperating, you lost your passion and you lost your drive and your motivation. And now you start playing the blame game. The reason why this didn't happen was because she could help, but she didn't. He could help me, but he don't. So we start playing the blame game as to why I couldn't get in the pool is because nobody would help me, like literally. Man of God, at the pool, everybody here see it. Everybody for thyself and Jesus for us all. This one blind, this one deaf, this one got leprosy, this one dragging his foot. All of us here sick. And you mad because none of us decided to help you. How that sound? Why you didn't help me? You paralyzed? It goes both ways. You're mad. And so now it becomes a distraction. Nobody won't help me. And that's what the enemy tries to use. He sends people, what you think is going to work a certain way, he sends those things. And now it distracts you from how God wants to do it. I'm like this because of this, or I'm like this because of that. Let me tell you something. Find someone else. If they can't help you, you got to find somebody else. You got to do what needs to be done. I was in a position where I was believing for a particular person to help me with something. They decided that they're not giving me the same energy and the passion. Now it was slowing me down from doing what I wanted to accomplish. You know what I did? I found somebody else, or I learned how to do it myself. I'm not going to allow anybody to slow down my progress. If it's something that I want to do, something God told me to do, I'm not going to allow anybody to slow down my progress. I'm going to go after it. And too many of us are so dependent on somebody helping us in the area that we think that they're going to help. And now we blame them for our delay. So now you're not only blaming, you're not only using your excuses to justify your delay, but you're also blaming those that you think were supposed to help you. Find somebody else. Put that in the comment section. This is for my business owners. You got business ideas and things you want to do, or you thought your friend was going to help you. Sometimes it's the strangers that help you the most, boo. I'm going to tell you that right now. Find somebody else. There's a different way for you to go. Don't let nobody cap your ability and cap your progress or delay where you want to go because you're waiting on them to do something. Find somebody else. Jesus finds him instead of finding Jesus. Jesus found the man at the pool of Bethesda instead of him trying to find Jesus, because that man was worried about who's going to help him in the pool and would have overlooked the fact that Jesus is right there to heal you. There's so many different directions I could go with that, but this is a condensed version, y'all. So everyone else is looking for Jesus and you were looking for help. Everybody else looking for Jesus and you looking for help. Jesus came and found you. We are to run to him. We need help. We got to run to him. We can't wait for him to come to us. Like I said, he's not moved by our emotions. He's not moved by our feelings. We got to go to him. When we need help, we go to him. He don't come find us. Now, in some situations, he has come and find us when we've lost all hope and it's like we have no other options and we end up crying out to him. But we need to find him. Seek first the kingdom. We got to seek him first, and then everything else will be added. All right, the last one, and I'm done. You ask for permission when you are comfortable in your present state. Okay. These last about 5 minutes, all right? You are comfortable in your present state. When you ask for permission when you are comfortable in your present state. Why did Jesus have to ask, do you want to be whole? To a man that has been sick for 38 years and he's paralyzed. If you're paralyzed, isn't that obvious? No, I want to stay this way. I don't want any of my limbs to move. I don't want to do any of that. I like being here. No, why would Jesus have to ask the question, do you want to be made whole? I would think that it's the obvious. Maybe it is because he looked too comfortable in his present state. Why you didn't stay at the edge of the pool? If you know that everybody steps on you when the angels come and stir up the waters to be healed, if you are fully aware of that, time and time again, you missed the opportunity. Why weren't you at the edge of the pool so the minute the angel comes, you can fall right in? I don't need no help. If you scooted your way, because the angel only came once a day. if you took a little bit of time and scoop and scoop and scoop to the edge of the pool. So when the moment came for you to go in the pool, you was already ready. But did your position say, are you sitting back chilling on the wall at the porch? I'm just trying to paint the picture. You chilling on the wall. I just can't get in. You got a soda can in your hand, eating some chips. Talk about everybody keeps stepping on me. I just can never get in. Your posture states that you ain't serious. Your posture shows where I have to ask you, I want to make sure, do you want to be made whole? Because the way you look right now, it don't look like that. I know that you may not want to be sick, but do you really want, because why did Jesus have to ask him that question? An obvious question. If somebody is sick, yeah, they don't want to be sick anymore. But he had to ask him that because he was comfortable in his present state. I have been this way for 38 years. Am I tired of it? Yeah, you say it with your mouth, but your posture don't. Am I tired of being here and not being able to have access to the things I want to have access to and move as freely as I want to move? Yeah, you say it with your mouth, but your posture don't show it. You done got comfortable chilling on the porch, sun beating on your face, you in your sick state, and just waiting for the breakthrough. Instead of positioning yourself to be at the edge of the pool and jump in when it's time. If you had inched your way that way, Jesus should have found you right there at the edge where you literally just have to push you in and then you're able to fall in. But he found you just chilling, lying down, waiting and waiting. Stop asking for permission for what's already yours and go get it. You go get it, not only in your speech, not only in your confession, but in your posture. I got to posture myself to gain access to the thing that I know I'm supposed to have. Listen, did this help anybody? It's a sobering message because there are things that maybe you talked yourself out of. There are things where you felt like, that's not really for me, that's for somebody else. But I came to give you the green light. You have access to it. You have permission to be as great as you want to be. You have permission to dream as big as you want to dream. You have permission to go after whatever you want to go after. You have permission. You have the permission. Stop waiting for somebody to give you the permission that you already have and go after it and go get it. If this was a blessing, let me see your hearts. Let me see your hearts. Let me know what stood out to you most. Okay, put it in the comment section. Let me know which one stood out to you most. Which one made you feel like, okay, when you said that, okay, I do feel like I need to ask for permission because of that particular point. What made you? Access greater, La Casa. I see you. Kiara just got here, but it's so good. Kiara, go back and watch this replay because this is for you, boo. Watch the replay from start to finish. Stop waiting and go after it. I love it, Brianna. Stop waiting. Go after it. Don't let you thinking that you have to ask for permission stop you from getting what you already have access for. Don't ask me to say that again because I was off notes. Okay? Don't let it make you feel that way. Listen, we on our lunch break. We got to go. We got things to do. We got to get back to work. But of course, I want to open it up for you to sow a seed. We believe in sowing seeds where you want to see growth in your life, where you want to see something flourish. You got to put a seed in the ground. And the more that you put seed in the ground, you water that seed, you can turn around and see a harvest. So I want you to send a seed of honor that says, hey, Lady J, I heard your word. I've been making excuses. I've been waiting for permission. I've been sitting down at the green light and my car's in park, but you helped me to shift gears. If you say that that's you, I want you to sow that seed. Those of you that are my regulars, put it in the comment section for me. You can give by way of Cash App at the money sign, Lady JBW, or you can give on Zelle or PayPal with info@jbwministries.com. Those of you, I think there's like 20 of you that can give a $40 seed that says, I'm not going to ask for permission anymore. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to dream and not think about it. And I just know God's going to be with me. Listen, he's going to meet you at your level of your faith. So 20 of you can get that $40 seed. If you don't have the $40, listen, give an honor seed that connects. Thank you, Brianna. Cash App, money sign, Lady JBW, or Zelle and PayPal. Put that on there too. Zelle and PayPal. The email is info at jbwministries.com. You can sow the $40 there, or like I said, whatever the Lord leads you to sow. If you want to stretch and go higher than that, I'm not going to stop you, because there's some things that you want to gain access to, but sow a seed of honor that says, I grab a hold of what you said, Lady J, and I'm gonna go after it. I'm gonna stop asking for permission. I tuned in, didn't expect to sow, or maybe I came in expecting to sow, because I want to make sure that I am sowing into good soil. Clara, hi, I miss you for helping me today, Lady J. Praise God. Kina, I received your $40 seed. People are already sowing. Sow that seed. The Cash App information is under Brianna Breezy. Thank you, La Casa, for putting the Zelle as well, and the Cash App info. Sow your seed with a Zelle, PayPal, or Cash App. And like I said, 20 of you, I'm believing God for 20 that can sow that $40 seed. You know if it's you. You know if it's you. You're like, you know what? That was me. That was me. I keep asking these people for access that I got access to. I got keys in my pocket. What am I doing? I need to start dreaming bigger. I need to start listening to the word and actually applying it. Come on. I need to start working my faith for bigger things. I need to get some more exposure to people that's doing bigger. Tammy, I received your seed, 100-fold return, access to more. I love it. I love when you put your comments in there, access to more, because you know what you're believing God for. That's what Tammy put in there, access to more. There's more, and exposure causes you to do that. So sow your seed. And just as Tammy did, Tommy Night Black is in there. I see you. Put it in the comment section, because I get the notifications from Cash App, but not all the time from Zelle and PayPal. So sow, and then come back and put it in the comments that, hey, I sold. I got the keys in my pocket. Brianna, use the keys. Brianna, use the keys. The keys are in your pocket. So put it in the comment section. Hey, I sold, Lady J. And I'm putting it in the comment section, because there are things that areas that we need to tap into, and God needs to open our eyes to see what he's already provided. Sometimes we overlook it and talk ourselves out of it. Yes, Keena, I received your seed, 100-fold return in Jesus' name. We talk ourselves out of it. 20 people giving that $40. Let's go. We talk ourselves out of it and think that we don't have access to it, or we look at the things that we've done that we think disqualifies us. And we talked a little bit about that. La Casa, I received your seed, 100-fold return. Access granted. Yes, that's your comment, and I'm believing God for it. Access granted. Go after it. So yeah, we talked about that last time, where you can talk yourself out of certain things that you know that you're supposed to be doing. And I want you to go back. If you haven't already, go back. Once you sow, put it in the comment section. Go back and watch the replays of asset coaching, all of them. I created a playlist on my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Lady J Tips. When you go there, first of all, you got to click subscribe, because you got to be part of the Lady J fam. Then you got to click the bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Because I don't only do asset coaching, I do hair reviews, I do makeup, I do beauty tips, I review products. Like, I'm a whole YouTube influencer out here in these streets. Okay, so make sure that you subscribe. But if you go to the playlist section, it says asset coaching, and you can watch all of the old asset coaches. And I encourage many of you the last time to go back and play one a day, because they're going to motivate you, empower you to go after some things that you didn't know you still had access to. Okay, so go and do that. Once again, 20 of y'all giving $40. I'm in faith. I'm believing God for it, because I know that you're tapping into another realm. And this is my no, I'm not waiting for permission seed. No more permissions. I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. I've heard it, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to apply it to my life, and I'm going to go after it. So sow your seed via Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. If you scroll down, you'll see that information, but I'll say it one more time for you. The Cash App is the # Lady JBW, and the Zelle and PayPal is info@jbwministries.com. Make sure that you are a part of sowing. If you receive it, it's an honor seed. You know, I don't have the $40, but I want to sow something into your life, into JBW Ministries. I need to gain access of what you said. I need that to go down into my soul and into my spirit, so that I can turn around and see a harvest in the area that I've sown. So sow your seed. Brianna, all gas, no brakes. Brianna just sold, and that was her message. All gas and no brakes. I love it, Brie. I love it. Keep on going. full speed ahead. Lastly, before I close, y'all are still sewing. Some of them come in a little bit delayed, but they come, and praise God. And as I see them, I'll comment on them. But like I said, come back and put it in the comment section. Ultimate Spa Empowerment is February the 26th. I'm so excited about it. 10 ladies that I'm taking. There is still one spot left. Y'all, one spot left. The last day to pay is Friday, the absolute last day. We got jacuzzi. We got either massage or facial. You could choose. We got the steam room. We got the empowerment lunch with your girl. Okay. 2 of the ladies that I know that are going, never met them a day in my life. So I'm excited about that. And then the other ladies, some of them I know that will be a part. So I'm excited. It's a great time for us to fellowship and connect. There'll be a whirlpool. CDR. I receive your seed, 100-fold return in Jesus' name. I'm not sure who that is. It might be initials, but that's the next $40 right there. I receive your seed in Jesus' name. So whirlpool, heated pool. I mean, it is the spa experience that you'll never forget. Okay, you'll never forget it. So if you still want to be a part of it, you still have one spot left. You can go to jbwministries.com. And you got your coins together. You can come and be a part. It is at the Ritz-Carlton. I mean, when we do it big. We're gonna do it 5 stars. You got to pay for that. You want that lifestyle and that nice treatment. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth every penny. And I want you to be a part of it. So again, jbwministries.com, click on Ultimate Spa Experience. One spot left. Payment is due by Friday. I still wanted to open it up because I haven't been really saying it, but there is one spot left. So I wanted to open it. You never know, somebody may want to be a part and join in. So you still have access to that. Listen, thank you for joining me on your lunch break. Period. Go back, empower the world, strut outside of the box. Don't let nobody box you in. You're too great for that. You're too great for that. Don't let that happen to you, okay? You have access. Stop waiting for permission. That's all I have today. I'm going to catch you on the next one. I'll see y'all later.